I'm really excited to have the full set of Stardust Crusaders from Ichibansho figures. Each figure was about $45. They do range just a bit, and then Iggy was about $16. Everyone has the same box design, which I'm really into. I'm also biased, part 3 is my favorite. And the star design on the side has to be the coolest. Here's the other side of the box. So on the back, we get a picture of all 6 figures lined up, so this is also the order I'll be opening them in. First up is Advil. I was worried I wasn't going to be as excited for these because I do already own a few of these figures, but I was completely wrong. This guy is super cool. I love the smirk they gave him, and he has such a confident pose as well. There's just so many realistic folds in his clothes. He's so accurate to David's production. All these metallic details on his accessories. You can imagine that he's probably blowing in the wind because you can see his ponytail has some movement to it. So super cool. And luckily his clear stand down here also went on very easily. Next up is Joseph. I really can't tell if there's any shading on these figures. I think this definitely is, like this lighter part of his armband, but all the folds in the clothes just look so natural that I really can't tell. He's holding his hat up here, and I think they made him look a lot better than the animation just because like his beard is finally three-dimensional instead of like skin tight on his face. I don't know, you know what I'm talking about, the way they draw him in part 3. Super cool. And then, I don't know, I always find this super cool, but there's like shoe details on the bottom. I think that's super cool. I mean, the one thing I don't really like is that they put all the little like info right here on his leg instead of somewhere where we wouldn't see it. But here's what he's looking like from behind. Very cool. And just like the movement in these figures is so good. None of them look stiff, and I think all the folds in the clothes just like really enhance them. And these are about 11 inches tall. And then just because I've got this guy, might as well put them next to each other. Next up is Jotaro, and he's just super cool. This is also my first Jotaro figure. This guy, he's just so cool. And there's very obvious shading on his shirt, but like his outfit, he's got the drip going, his like hat hair. Super cool. All these tiny little metallic details like in his earrings, and there's tiny little studs over his jacket. Also, these figures are pretty heavy, and I guess it's just because they're very solid. So I think Advil might be the heaviest, just because he has like really big pants, but Jotaro's also pretty heavy. Super cool. So this is the second Jotaro that they've made so far for like the Ichiban figure JoJo line. I do kind of still want the first one. I think that one had a very cool pose, but this is also very Jotaro of him. Then we have Kakyo, and oh my gosh, are these penny loafers? I never noticed. They're super cute. But I love the green. It's really nice. I can't tell, again, I can't tell if they're shading, but it is super nice. And then honestly, I guess that's just how his face looks. You got the little earrings, and I think the red and the silver are metallic. Yeah, signature hairstyle. You got that little mullet going on in the back. Also making a very cool pose. Oh my gosh, he's kind of snatched. Alright, lastly for the human characters, we've got Polnareff. I really like his pose here. I think it's very dynamic. He's got one arm extended, pointing outward, and then he's like leaning forward, but then also leaning back. I think that's super cool. He's got that goofy hairstyle. I actually didn't notice until I had a different Polnareff figure, but like he's never had eyebrows. Like there's no eyebrows. They're like the muscles there, but there's no eyebrows. I mean, I didn't notice that Advil had like earring necklace thing going on for a while, but anyways, he's got his cute little broken heart earrings. It's like a very serious face as well. Oh, he's got a little smirk going on there. That's so cool. You can see that the top of his flat top is textured. There's a lot of texture within his hair too. You can see like all the individual strands, which is very cool. And then he's also got quite a simple outfit, but they gave him little metallic details, little bags on the side. The last figure in this lineup is Iggy in the David's production style. I think what actually might make this the coolest figure out of all of these guys is that Iggy comes with a minifigure coffee gum, which I didn't expect at all. It wasn't in the pre-order page, at least where I ordered mine on Tokyo Taco Mode, nor was it like in the description, so I'm excited for that. Here is Iggy in an action-ready pose, standing at about 2 inches tall. A very nicely done paint job as well. You can see like the little paws are separated, and then on the bottom they're painted pink. I was actually gonna say that I actually think the David's production Iggy is kind of cute, but I think that's only from certain angles because sometimes the forehead is like a lot to take in. Here is the unexpected coffee gum. It's really big in comparison to Iggy. I don't know if it's like that in the show. I'd have to like double check. Too bad no one can hold it though. You can see it's like it's like his whole arm. Oh my gosh, that's pretty big. But this is super cool. It's a silver bar and then the coffee wrapper is a sticker. So before I had this Iggy figure, which I double checked the price, it was like $20. That's kind of a lot considering these are like only about double that, and then price figures in general are like $20. Anyways, I was using this guy, which is just a generic dog figure, but of course it looks like Iggy. So I just think the comparison is a little goofy, but yeah, here's Iggy. And let me line them all up so you can see all the figures next to each other. As if I wasn't already impressed with these enough, look at this. They don't need the stands. I did try my best to replicate this image here, but actually I don't even think that's possible, because if you see the height difference between Kakyoin and Polnareff, you can see Polnareff would have to be like way in front to be taller than him. But anyways, I was putting the coffee gum right over here. There we go. It's pretty big. But overall, I'm incredibly happy with these figures. Ichibansho Figures is doing an amazing job with these guys, and the pre-order has already gone up for the part 4 figures. I'm expecting part 5 soon. Some of these guys are sold out, some are still available on Tokyo Taco Mode, so I'll leave that in the description. Gosh, these guys are just so super cool. Thank you for watching. Bye!